up. So what we want to do is get into Mr. Bradley Chapman, who is coming from Hillside High School. We all know Hillside High School has a rich tradition of winning and just that whole culture over there, giving you almost an HBCU feel before you get into HBCU. So let's bring up Mr. Bradley Chapman. How you doing, sir?
How's it going, Coach? You doing good?
Hey.
What's up, Mr. Bradley?
How's it going, Mr. Brooks?
I'm doing good, man. Good to see you.
So Bradley, man, talk to me, man. You coming from Hillside? Like, tell us. Like, there's a lot of schools in Hillside. You got Riverside, you got Jordan, you got Northern Durham, Southern Durham. Tell me what makes Hillside special to you.
I think it's the way that we all just click together, and the way that we are player led, and the way like all of our relationships are just all together, basically.
Good. So now you as a senior, and everybody that we're talking to for the viewers are all seniors. So now as a senior in that leadership role, understanding that Hillside, there's a mystique about Hillside. When Hillside shows up, you're expecting physicality, you are expecting speed, and a little bit of an attitude about that. How do you as a leader keep that Hillside thing going as a leader on your team?
I make sure to keep my teammates accountable. Whenever we mess up, I make sure to tell them, make sure it's next play, just next play.
So tell me a little bit about yourself off the field. One, starting with your GPA, and then what subjects do you thrive in?
I have a 3.5 GPA.
Hold up, stop. Say that again for the people that may not have heard that again. You have a what now?
I have a 3.5 GPA.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And the subjects that I really thrive in is pre-calculus and economics. Yes, sir.
Just a little bit about Coach Block, man. Whenever I hear people say calculus, man, I get the shakes because I thought I was good at math until I hit calculus. I struggled in college with calculus so bad that I changed my major. So when I hear you young guys in high school talk about calculus, I just start shaking, man. So congratulations on that. What majors are you looking at for school before we talk about football?
I'm thinking about majoring in sports medicine and minoring in finance.
Sports medicine, another major that requires a lot of work and diligence and discipline. How are you preparing yourself for that now?
I'm making sure to study my craft. And yes, sir.
Cool. Coach Brooks, I'm sorry, I'm hogging up the mic. Go ahead, Coach.
No, that's fine, Coach. Bradley, what schools have expressed interest in you? I think you may have one or two offers.
I have an offer from St. Andrews at the moment.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I'm looking at East Carolina, UNC Charlotte, North Carolina Central, North Carolina A&T at the moment as well.
Now, are they recruiting you as take it as a D tackle or nose guard?
Both. Mostly nose guard.
Okay, that's what I thought. Based on your film and what I've seen you at camps in person, I think you're a better fit or natural fit on the defensive line would be at nose guard. You would excel at that because of your quickness off the ball.
That's the first thing that I noticed when I watched your film, because I asked Coach Brooks for your film as well so that I knew what I was talking about when I was talking to you. And the first thing that I did notice was your explosion off the ball, which is great. And now, 1 second, because we got a comment that popped up. Do you know somebody by the name of Miss Barrett?
Miss Barrett? Oh, that's my mother.
Mother. I know. She just made a comment and said, your mom is a teacher and your grades are required. So I just wanted to shout out, Mom. You're doing a great job.
A very good job.
A very good job on this young man. So, yeah, right. I just want to embarrass you a little bit more. Don't worry about it. Thanks, Mom. But so let's talk ball. Let's talk about your approach to the game. So once again, like I said, we know physicality is a big thing with Hillside, and we also know that these guys are coming in with a bit of an attitude and a lot of swag. How do you stay centered when you know that coming in, that's the expectation? You get what I'm saying? You guys have a standard. So how do you stay centered in that standard and meet and exceed the expectation?
I don't let outside distractions distract me. And as soon as I got here from my old school, they went ahead and let me know the standard right away, and that I had to go ahead and follow it. And ever since then, I've been following the H standard. Yes, sir.
Good, good. And give me something about yourself that is a standard, like that you won't let go. So Hillside has its standard, right? But you also have to have your own identity amongst a team. So what are some things that you may have as like your personal motto, your personal standard for yourself?
Um, I think my standard is to always work as hard as I can,
Mhm.
and just never let up on my hard work, because
Good.
all of it's gonna be it's gonna be worth it in the end. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coach, I'm sorry. Once again, I'm hogging the mic. I'm sorry.
No, no, Coach, that's fine. Well, Bradley, as we told Tyreek, just make sure after each game on Friday night, within a day or two, that you upload your game highlights, and me and Coach will continue to interact with coaches on your film, and hopefully get you some additional offers. But make sure you keep your within a day or two, get your new game highlights up on Huddle and Twitter. So because I contacted on a regular basis, and I need to. It's important that you have it uploaded. So when the coach said he's looking for a D lineman, I can send it to him, and I don't have to wait to contact you to get additional film. That's what
Mhm.
we tell all the guys that we help.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Now, who are some guys that you look up to in your position, college and NFL?
um, in the NFL, I look at the Byron Murphy and Aaron Donald because they're
Okay.
around my build, and I feel like we have the same amount of play style too.
Yes. Now, one thing I can tell you about Aaron Donald, I coached at his high school because I'm originally from Pittsburgh. I coached at his high school and had the opportunity to see him play a lot at Pitt. Um, And the one thing I can say about him is his off the field work ethic was insane because he was slightly undersized, is what some would say, but he also used that to his advantage. So now, when you're training, how, how hard is the training that you go, knowing that you may have to go against guys that might have you by, a few inches or so? What are some techniques that you like to use, or some techniques that you got in your utility belt?
Well, first off, I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to my trainer, Andre Purvis, WCO 70,
Mhm.
and we work on a lot of off get offs. We work on a lot of block shedding, a lot of mental stuff, and
Mhm.
physical stuff as well. He gets me right for the game and makes sure I stay low, come off the ball, shoot my hands. Yes, sir.
Cool. What is your dream school? Meaning like it has this, it has that, it has this. This is what's comfortable for me. What would be your idea school? You don't have to specifically say one. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Just give the characteristics of the school.
Yes, sir. Well, I would say that East Carolina is my dream school at the moment because it's
Mhm.
close to home and it has good academics as well, and it has
Mhm.
a pretty good football team, and I feel like I would be a really good fit over there.
Okay, cool, cool. And my last question before giving it to coach before we get you out of here is, every player has to be aware, just like I asked Tyreek, of their weaknesses, because you're only as strong as your weakness. If somebody finds that out or they see it on film, they're going to use that against you. So what's one thing that coming into your season as a freshman, walking in, you say this is what I want to work on so that I can be the complete player to be able to compete right away? What is one of the things that you know about yourself that you say this is what I need to work on?
I feel like I need to work on my overthinking when I get
Mhm,
onto the field because
mhm.
I don't want to overthink the play before it happens. I feel like I just need to go ahead and not think, just go ahead and do.
Hey man, let me tell you something. There's nothing better than having tapped in parents. You want to know who answered the question before you? Mom. And you want to know what she said?
What did she say?
Overthinking.
Oh my god! Oh my
Now
god!
that's what you
Oh my.
call locked in. Mom is locked in. She answered the question way before you did. Coach, you got something before we close out?
Yeah, just one thing along the parent line. Yeah, his parents are locked in because I'm steadily getting uh, text messages from his dad, which is good,
Yeah.
and it makes our job easier when the
Mhm.
parents are locked in to the kids. because they show they're keeping it up to date with what's going on, and it makes my job a lot easier. So I say, Bradley, you're off to a good start. Keep up the strong push on the field as well as in the classroom. And anytime you need anything, or if you have want us to send your film to a school that we may have missed or not aware of, just hit us up and we'll do it.
Yes, sir.
Keep working.
Keep grinding. And finish this season hard, man, and keep up with that Hillside mystique and swag, man. I got to get out there, man. And I heard y'all got some bomb fish sandwiches out in the audience, So I don't know. I got to go see what's going on out in Hillside, man. But thank you for your time. I don't want to hold you, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and get to work on Monday, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a blessed day.
You too. Later.